Good morning. Don't mind my hair. It's so unmanageable this morning. It's just kind of out there. But anywho, that's not what's important. This morning I was reading Matthew 1 through 4. And, you know, I've read this before in the genealogy of Christ. I know it should be something important to me. And it is important. But, sometimes you read through it and you're just like, yeah, so... So and so begot so and so. Why is that important? It's exciting. It's exciting because it tells you everybody that came before Christ. It tells you your own lineage. Because even though we're Gentiles, um, you know, we came from Noah, and Gentiles came from that lineage. That was a big deal back in the Bible times. You weren't a pureblood, so you weren't into that inheritance. But now, you guys, we're into the inheritance of God. We are his people. I don't want to say his people because that's not the right wording, because Israel, of course, is his people. His chosen. But he could have left us where we were. He could have said, yeah, I love them, but they're not anything. We are, part of his family now, and that's a big deal. That is a big, big deal. I don't know. It's just something that I've had so many thoughts this morning about different things. I want you all to know that you are important, that you are loved, that you are more than worthy. We all mess up and we come short of the grace of God. We do. What we deserve, as far as we live in a place where there aren't kings, and so we don't understand what it means to have grace sometimes. A king has the ability to just chop your head off. I mean, come on. He has the ability to have you unalived very, very easily. If you speak wrong, or if you move wrong, or if you say they're not going to do something, that is his right to do that. So, and God's no different. God could definitely do all that to us, and definitely has done that to certain people. So you live every day by grace, which doesn't mean that we are not going to be reprimanded in this lifetime or even in the next for what we've done. But it means that he gives us every day. He gives us a lesser sentence every day that we live, every day that we're alive, every day that we're still making mistakes. I mean, we make mistakes every day, but he wants us to be with him. So he gives us that grace. He gave us Jesus as a sacrifice so that we could ask for repentance and be with him someday. That is the greatest news ever, guys. I mean, seriously, think about that. That's the greatest news ever. As much of a mess up as I am, as a mother, as a friend, as just a human being rolling around on this planet, as a daughter, as a whatever, that means that all those things can be forgiven. But I've got to live in that glory. I've got to start living like I know that. Okay? So, I don't know. This is your Worship Wednesday, and I hope that, as I always tell you, you are worthy and you are loved, and I hope that every day for you is a celebration of life.